Hello students, see today we are going to see the 13th lesson from your textbook, that is Robinson Crusoe built a house. Now here we are going to see see here the picture is given, which is the alongside of the ship. See the ship label, and you have to label the parts. And here there is a Robinson, a man who builds a house, and how he built that house we are going to see. Now I am going to read the lesson. See here. I found a little plain land on the side of the rising hills. Means on the hill he found a little bit plain land. He was a man who was going to build a house. So on the hill he found a plain land, whose front toward this little plain was a rock as steep as the house side. Means he found there was in the front of that it was a little plain, there was a rock as if it was a step of the house side. So no aggressive sway means what? Aggressive creatures means the wild animals, men or beasts if anywhere on this island would come upon me from the top. Means if I build a house on this type of land, it could be safe for me, because though this aggressive creatures means wild animals or any men who are aggressive or who are wild or dangerous for this man could not reach this place where it was on the hill. On the side of this rock there was a hollow place worn a little way in. There was in this side of the rocks there was a hollow place, means the deep place was there, which was having a little way, like the door of a cave, as if it was having the hole, and it was as if having a door of the cave. It was a hollow, means round, some hole was there in that. But there was not really any cave or the way into the rock at all. Means it looks like a door, but it was not having the way to go in that rock. Only it looked like a door, as if there is a door for the cave. On the flat of the green just before this hollow place, I decided to pitch my tent. Pitch my tent means he decided to put or build that tent. Put that tent for him to stay. This plain lay like a green before my door. It was as if that it was a greenery before his door. And at the end it went down everywhere to the low grounds by the seaside. It was on the west side of the hill. This place was where it was on the north side of the hill, so that I was sheltered from the heat every day till the sun come near the settings. Till the setting, because you all know that in the west side the sun sets. Where this place was on the northwest, so he was not getting the sun rays full day. It was only while the sun was going to set. That time only he was feeling hot, or he used to get the sun rays. There was no trouble of the heat full day, cold day, because the place was on the northwest. Before I set up my tent, I drew a half circle before the hollow place. What he said, that before he putting the tent there on that place, what he did, he drew the half circle before that hollow place. The hollow place was that, before that he drew one half circle. In this half circle, I pitched 2 rows of strong strength. Means what he did, this strength means the pointed things he put as like a fence, driving them into the ground till they stood very firmly. Means he put this way the different pointed things to as if they are the shelter, or they are as if they are the fence of that hollow place. And how he put inside the ground, so that they will stand firmly, they will not fall again after putting inside, and the underground he put them firmly. The end of the each skate stood out of the ground about 5 feet and half, and was sharp at the point, sharp at the top. Means he put that all in the half circle round, and they were how upside they were pointed, and they were put on in the ground. See here, you can see the picture. See, can you see the picture on 110 page number? This is the pointed things he had put on the in front of that hollow place. Then I took the piece of the cable which I had cut in the ship and laid them in the rows. He put them in the rows, one upon another. Between these two rows of skates to the top, I placed another skates on the inside, leaning against them like a screw to the post. Means sharp pointed objects were put upwards. This fence was so strong that this type of fence he did, it was so strong that no other animal, no other dangerous animal, wild animal or the men could enter that hollow place or inside his tent. Into this fence or fortress I carried all my food. He carried then that food, gunpowder, then all stores. I made a large tent into and brought everything he brought inside his bag or whatever he need every day, that he brought and kept in that tent. Having thus closed all my goods, I built up the entrance of the fence which till now I had left open. Till now he had kept that open, that also he built. Then and so passed in and out by the ladder, so that he put all the fence which he had kept open, and so that he could go inside by the ladder. He used to climb the ladder, he used to go inside, again climb and come outside. When I was in, I lifted the ladder over after me. Thus I was completely fenced in, and so I slept safely in the night. So what he used to do, when he used to go inside that hollow place, inside the tent, what he used to do, he used to take even that ladder with him inside, so that nobody could climb and come inside, and he could sleep safely at night in that tent. When I had done this, I began to cut a way into the rock. Into the rock I made a way, and thus I made a cave just behind my tent. He made one cave, he cut that rock and he made one cave behind his tent, which served me like a cellular. Means what? How it looked? It looked like it is the underground room is there. Cellular means underground room is there. In that way he had cut that rock and made a room type, means as an underground room or a kitchen to my house, as if it was a kitchen to his house. It cost me much labor and many days before all these things were perfectly finished. It took many days for him to complete all this work. Now I beg to make such things and as I found I most wanted. I made a table and a chair out of the short pieces of boards, and that I brought with my raft from the ship. Means he had come in the ship, so he had brought raft. Means what? The wooden plain flat piece of the wooden piece is that which is flat, that is called as raft. That he had brought, and he made with that the table and chair for him to sit. I made a large slab all along one side of my cave to lay all my tools, nails and iron work. Even he made the large shelf, means he made the big shelf to keep all his all his tools, the nails, iron work which he wanted to do, which he wanted to work, that all he had kept in that tent, in that shelf which he had made. I knocked piece into the wall of the rock to hang my guns and all things that would hung up. Means what he did? Even he put that nails. You all know that even at our home we put some nails or some stand so that we can hang whichever things we want to hang over on that. In same way, he also put the nails in his tent so that he can hang his things, his gun. Even he was having gun that he can hang on that nails. I brought out the ship in the gate which I made to it several things of less value, but not less useful to me. I got pen, ink, paper, 3 or 4 compasses, 3 good Bibles and other books which I carefully stored them. What he said that he brought some pen, then Bibles, papers, then ink, then because so that he could read that books and even he could do the writing, and he kept them stored in that tent. Then we had in the ship a dog and the 2 cats. Even he was having animals he had brought with him to live there or to stay there. So which were the animals he had brought? Dog and cat also. I carried both the cat with me. The cat he took, as for the dog he jumped out of the ship himself and swam on shores to me the day after I went there with my first cargo. Means what is saying that as soon as he went there, he took that cats with him and came, but the dog, he jumped himself and came out of the ship and he went with him. He was a trusty servant to me for the many years. Trusty servant means reliable, means whatever work he used to say him, he used to do that dog. And he was very trusty, means he could trust in him, on him, and he could do all the work which he want. And he was for many years with him. There was nothing that he could not fetch me, or nor did I lack company while he was with me. Means he says that I didn't have the feeling that I am alone, because the dog, he was a reliable servant or a faithful person with him, so he never felt alone. He thought that he had a company which is dog with him. I only wanted him to talk to me, but that could not do. He always thought that even the dog should talk with him, but that only could not happen. But all the work, whichever he want, or all the action or anything he used to say this dog, the dog could understand and do as he needed. So he didn't feel any time alone. I did after some trouble catch a young parrot and brought at home. After many days, then he brought one parrot there. I named it Polo. What the parrot name was? Polo. It was some years before I could make him speak. However, at last I taught him to call me by name. The parrot, you all know that parrot is a bird which what we teach or what we make them to learn, they start speaking. So in same way he taught that parrot to take his name. So the even parrot also had learned to take his name. How like a king, the dine all alone, attend or to by my servants. There was my majesty, the prince and the lord of my own whole world. Means he saying, I was the king of that place where he had built and I was very happy with my servant, the dog, the cat and parrot. I was not alone. I was staying like a king in that tent. Polo, my favorite, was only the person permitted me to talk to me. He was the person who could talk to him. Means he was whatever he used to talk with that parrot is to, he used to feel that even the parrot is talking to him. My dog sat always at my right hand, and the two cats, one on one side of the table and one on the other. See what he was saying, that even the dog, he was sitting always at the right of him, and even the cats also sat with him in the tent. And then a bite from my hand as marked a special flavor. And then when he used to eat anything, he even serve them, and they used to also take the bite and eat. Understood? This was the lesson of the Robinson Crusoe who built a house. Now you have to solve the PDF send on the group and complete your notebook. This was the last lesson for you from your English textbook.